What Ty Gibbs did at the Martinsville Speedway is a black eye for NASCAR as new drivers come up through the ranks. At Martinsville Speedway, Ty Gibbs wrecked teammate Brandon Jones so that Jones could win. After this, everyone in NASCAR is supporting Brandon Jones and giving strong disapproval of Ty Gibbs. Also, while NASCAR drivers reacted to the crash for the win, Ty Gibbs talked about Jesus. So let's talk about Ty Gibbs in today's video. So hello friends, and welcome back to NASCAR Inside. But before we begin, subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. On Saturday evening at Martinsville Speedway, Ty Gibbs did the unthinkable when he dumped his teammate Brandon Jones on the final lap of the race. Jones was in a position where he needed to win in order to advance to Championship 4. Let's take a look at the incident that occurred and why Gibbs' most recent actions are a black eye for the sport at its most important time of the season. During the final stage of the competition, Gibbs guaranteed his spot in the Championship 4. Jones needed to win in order to move on to Championship 4 at Phoenix Raceway, but his teammate had other plans and, in a shocking manner, simply wrecked him to secure the victory for themselves. In the last few laps, Brandon Jones and Ty Gibbs took off their gloves. As the race went into triple overtime, the front runners did a great job until the last lap, when Gibbs showed his tough side. As they went into the first turn, Gibbs lined up right next to Jones' rear bumper. He then pushed him back into the corner. Jones hit the wall as Gibbs drove to the winner's circle. The crowd erupted to show that they didn't like Gibbs. Jones would have moved on to next week's championship round if he had won the race. Now, Ty Gibbs will race against Noah Gragson, Justin Allgaier, and Josh Berry, all of whom drive for Junior Motorsports. Before we continue with this crazy event, I kindly ask you to subscribe and turn on your notifications so you never miss a video. Regarding this particular matter, there is not a lot that can be said. Noah Gragson, Josh Berry, and Justin Allgaier will be competing in the championship race for Junior Motorsports, while Joe Gibbs will be the only driver for Joe Gibbs Racing. The driver, who is only 20 years old, has been dealing with a series of very discouraging occurrences recently, and this is the most recent one. After a dangerous action on the pit road involving Ty Dillon, which put others in danger, Gibbs issued an apology. During the 2022 season, there was a lack of class, and while the level of danger was not as high, it was still unacceptable. In the wake of a devastating accident, the NASCAR community rallies around Brandon Jones. Jones was not able to advance to the Championship 4, but after Gibbs' shocking actions at the end of the Xfinity Series race at Martinsville Speedway, the NASCAR community is rallying behind him. The following weekend will mark Jones' last outing with Joe Gibbs Racing before he makes the switch to Junior Motorsports for the 2023 season. It will be like taking a deep, cleansing breath. There are a lot of people in NASCAR who have Jones back, including his future teammates, and they came to show their support for the driver after the event was over. In order to show the support for Gibbs, Gragson referred to his activities as a dirtbag move.
But I guess you kind of got to deal with that when you're driving a Ty Gibbs racing car, Joe Gibbs racing car.
It was obvious that the move did not sit well with Gragson. During the post-race show, Berry, one of the other drivers for Junior Motorsports, stated that he believes Jones will be a part of the organization at Phoenix Raceway 1 week earlier than expected. Jones was approached by a large number of drivers after the race, including Gragson and Berry, all of whom offered their assistance to him in some form or another. Following the conclusion of the event, a large number of additional people approached Jones to express their gratitude. During this time, Denny Hamlin sent out a tweet shortly after the event in the Xfinity Series was won by the substitute driver for 2311 Racing. These are just some examples of the support that Jones has been getting ever since the Xfinity Series race that was held at Martinsville Speedway came to an end. There are currently more, and there will be an even greater number in the hours and days to come. Now let's take a look at the many different ways in which the actions of Gibbs have damaged the image of NASCAR. The accident caused by Ty Gibbs, which involved Brandon Jones, is detrimental to the image of NASCAR. Gibbs is not the type of person to shy away from a dramatic situation. This past weekend will be nothing like the one at Martinsville Speedway. where he attacked Sam Mayer while still wearing his helmet. Instead, this weekend will be an entirely new experience. Even if the driver of the number 54 car had done the right thing by pulling over and allowing Jones to advance, this was still one of the most embarrassing incidents that NASCAR has witnessed in a considerable amount of time. Gibbs caused a wreck for his teammate, who was in a position to win and was in the lead as they approached the white flag. It's true that the 20-year-old driver has a responsibility to his team and their sponsors to bring home the victory, but to act in such a way toward a fellow teammate? Is it correct? What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. And if you find our video interesting, do subscribe to our channel for more NASCAR updates. This demonstrates that little resemblance of respect is required in order to climb the ranks of NASCAR. What evidence exists to suggest that this is not the case? While Jones is left wondering, Gibbs has advanced to the semifinals of the championship. But what if? This isn't very pleasant, and it doesn't look good for Gibbs' reputation at all. He has had a challenging season so far, but this is the most unexpected turn of events that have occurred up to this point. It is not possible for it to proceed into the NASCAR Cup Series. There is no hate or prejudice directed toward Gibbs. The idea of criticism is completely open for discussion. When a driver performs actions to the levels that have been demonstrated, nobody behind the wheel should get away with it. This is yet another black eye for NASCAR, which appears to be losing its once high level of respect in the racing community. However, this is not the same situation that led to NASCAR having to suspend Bubba Wallace for intentionally wrecking Kyle Larson at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Even though no one is demanding that Gibbs be taken off the show, it is absolutely mind-boggling to see how everything has progressed so far this season. What is preventing the driver of the number 19 car from exacting his revenge on Gibbs at Phoenix Raceway if the former is going to treat Jones in such a manner? What do you think about this? Let us know in the comments below. This is yet another illustration of why NASCAR should be more liberal with the penalties they hand out. If only this had been taken care of in the past, we might not be facing this problem right now. Hopefully, something of this low quality can be avoided, and respect will be displayed. Fans and sports participants do not want to see this kind of thing happening in the future. We can only hope that Gibbs will be able to learn from his mistakes and realize the potential that is so clearly evident in him. It is unfortunate and regrettable that things have progressed to this point. NASCAR is in financial trouble because it teaches aspiring young drivers that adopting a winning mentality leads to success. People are free to criticize their actions, but this will not prevent the outcomes from taking place. The NASCAR race did not have a very successful evening. The level of drama was high, but the actions that were taken cannot be undone now that they have been taken. Nothing of the sort must occur again. What do you think about the incident that happened at the Martinsville Speedway? Let us know in the comments below. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed it. So don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to see more of our incredible videos on NASCAR. Look forward to seeing you in the next video.